How's it going, guys? Joey here with Above the Stigma. As you can see, doing a little bit of self-care tonight. Today was a rough day. It was a rough day. Got my mask on, got my nose stripped, had some fruit earlier, had lit some candles, got some jazz music going on in the background. Yeah, so I've kind of fully engulfed myself in being mindful and being present in this moment of I've found myself kind of rapid cycling. Rapid cycling with bipolar means you have 4 or more major depressive episodes, more so just because depressive is usually the easier symptom to find yourself in. But I've noticed it early on. I noticed it a few days, and I've just been making myself be very aware. And I know it's hard, guys. I know it's very hard to just be like, hey, just be present. Because it's very easy. It's way easier said than done. But I know you guys are strong enough to do it. You have to just equip yourself with enough mental tools in your mental toolkit to help you out. That's where coping mechanisms are actually going to do wonders for you. And for me, what works for me is music. Music is a huge outlet. My skull, it's got headphones on. Literally, music has been my way since I was a kid, and that is what I go to every single time. I need to be in my car and driving's huge too. Literally just drive around for hours when I just need to clear my head. Music is kind of wonderful outlet to have, and the big thing is understanding what are your kind of what hobbies can you have outside of, or what hobbies you have that can actually help you when you are kind of going through these episodes, or going through panic attacks, or going through a hard week, or a hard month, or whatever you've got going on. What can you do? And so big thing I've actually kind of talked to some people about was, it's just trying to find what works for other people. I kind of share what works for me, and they share some stuff that works for them, and then we just kind of navigate, see how can we start using some of those things that they love doing to make them better. I don't try to play therapist or counselor, because I'm not. I never lie to anyone, and I never pretend to be anything that I'm not. But if you like to paint. If you like to draw. If you like to write. If you like to go for long walks on the beach, hey, I do too. Do it. You like being outside? Phenomenal. You can't allow yourself to do the things that are negative, though. A lot of times we try to numb ourselves. Now, going towards any type of substance it's never going to be the way to go. Trust me, I've tried it. I've done it several times. It does nothing. Scientifically, it proves that it just makes things worse, and the more you just push things away, or the more you just kind of neglect your own health, essentially, it's going to negatively impact your mental health. And so making sure that you're not going back in that direction. Isolating yourselves is kind of like our huge first thing that we do. Is like, oh shit, going through some shit, probably should just be alone. Nobody's gonna understand, nobody's gonna want to hear what I've got to say. False. I want to hear, your friends want to hear, and your family want to hear about what you have to say. You have to just give us a chance. And that's why I love sharing my number with you guys. I've had some wonderful conversations with you guys this week, and I feel like people are seeing positive from just a conversation. Like, that's all we're doing, and you just have to understand what works for you. You have to go on your own spiritual journey of what coping mechanisms like actually work for me, what can help me be present in these moments. And for me, it's music. Music brings me back 110%. Music, there's 1,000,000,010 things you guys can do to start changing the way you're thinking negatively today that can change how you're looking at it tomorrow, or to help you get at this moment right now. And you guys matter. You guys understand that you're human. Nothing's wrong with you. You're not broken. And I say these things because I look at where I was, and I look the things I've been through, and it's never about whose story is worse. It's never about who's going through a harder time. And anyone that's talked to me so far know that that's not the case. It's not a pissing contest. That's not how we do things. I'm listening to you. And the same way that when I talked in these videos, I hope that you're listening to me. I am rapid cycling right now. I am on my medication. I am doing everything I can to be mindfully present. I am taking care of myself. I am making sure that I am in the best position to get through this episode, just like I got through the last one, and the one before that, and the one before that. I'm not submissive to my own mind. So this is me fighting back. Dominate these moments. Be the one with the key. You deserve that. You deserve the key. And it's not easy. Just recognize that. That's the first step. Is anything that somebody says that just, hey, do this. It's easier said than done. But if you haven't tried it, you can't tell if it's gonna work or not. Don't just shut things down because they don't kind of work, or you just heard things about them, or you just don't agree with them, or whatever the case is. There's some manly men out there that like coloring and coloring books, and that helps them immensely through an anxiety attack. there are some hardworking individuals out there that just, when they know that, hey, like, it's just getting to that point of, hey, like, that they're just breaking down, or like life's just kind of getting at them, they run a bubble bath. Literally light some candles, throw on some jazz music maybe. Highly recommend it. You have to love yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to not lose the battle. Don't give in to the battle of, I'm just gonna feel this way. This is how I am. This is who I am today. Like, no, it's not. It's hard to accept that in that moment. Being present in the moment is hard. But once you master that part of, like, okay, I don't feel so great right now. What is making me not feel so great? Okay, we need to get that out of eyes view, or you have to step aside for just a moment. Take your mental break. Take a, say, quick 5. Hey, if it's a spouse, like, hey, like, I just need to go for a walk. Respectfully, I just need to go for a walk, or hey, I need to just go for a drive. Like, that would, for me, that's always gonna be it. I just want to drive. I want to drive. I want to listen to music, and I want to be back in Joey's safe haven. Just say safe haven. So I am challenging you guys to dive a little deeper into your own spiritual well-being of who are you. You guys are getting like a glimpse in videos of who I am. Every video learning a little bit more. Every video just seeing a little more. But, and I want you to think hard about it, is who are you at that moment of your worst? Who are you at the moment of your best? Now, when you're reading those two, I want you to just write it down. For me, I'll just do it here with you guys. When I'm my worst, I'm just gonna say poop. I am poop when I feel my worst. But when I'm my best, I'm unstoppable. So there's just a little squiggly line here between poop and unstoppable now. That squiggly line is your actions. Are you going to allow poop be who you are by just accepting a moment to tell you what to think and what to do? Or are you gonna try to be this squiggly line that says, hey, I really want to go towards that unstoppable? Because on this side, that's that's the rainbow at the end of the storm. That's anything's possible on this right side. You just gotta make sure that you don't go left. Don't stay in the left too long, because you know that's not right. So break the cycle of your negative your habits, and understand that we are human, and bad moments will come and bad people will come into our lives, and it's just, we can't blame ourselves. You cannot blame yourself for bad moments or feeling certain ways. We're allowed to feel things. I'm allowed to go through rapid cycles. I really wish I didn't, but I'm allowed to be upset about them just happening. But that's not who Joey is. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm unstoppable. I know that. I'm not poop. So I challenge you guys to be unstoppable. Today. Tomorrow. The next day. The next argument you get in with that person, remind yourself that you are unstoppable. Because you are. Alright guys, I will let you guys go to bed, or I'll let you guys wake up whenever you guys watch this, or I'll let you get back to your day. But I appreciate you guys sticking in there and hanging out with me for a little bit. Now, I love it when you guys call me. I get to hear your voice, I love to hear your stories. I want to kind of listen and just feel that trust between us two of just, hey, there's no judgment. My videos are my phone call to you guys. Because I talk to all of you guys at the same time and I love it. So, I challenge you guys to be unstoppable. What does that mean to you? Think about that. And I hope you guys have a phenomenal day tomorrow and today. Peace, guys.